You're live.
All right, so we had the opening kickoff here. I'm sorry. Bud Lotto here with Todd Kellough. I can't hear him at all. So am I coming out? I'm coming out.
Keep going. Just keep going.
Okay. So Bud Lotto here with Todd Kellough, and again we're opening kickoff. The Huntsmen start with the ball 1st and 10 here on the 28th. Nice return there to Emery Woods to start the game. Marion back to throw, looks deep over the middle. Looks like Sykes with the interception for Adina.
The Huntington pass was intercepted by
Adina 45.
Guys. It'll be 1st and 10, Adina.
Todd, not the way you want to start a game there.
And the 40.
Actually, looked like the undercarrier. The guy was kind of stepped on him, but he just doesn't threw the ball. Like,
Yeah. So here comes the Warrior offense. I'll tell you this, Adina team's pretty good club. I've seen them film a couple times this year, and pretty good football team. Looks like they run this normal pistol here, Sykes in a pistol, 2 backs behind him. Looks like the Gibbs on the left side to
Pitch back to Throckmorton.
Tripped up there by Braden Clay on the
Clay with the tackle for the Huntsmen.
nice tackle.
Pick up for the Dotton.
Yeah, it was. I'll tell you, the Throckmorton kid's another. He's a nice back. The Sykes kid they have a quarterback does a nice job of running the football, throwing the football a little bit. So
Short and about 1.
yeah. Huntsman 45. So it looks like a second man. Give him right back up the middle. Couple Huntsman there. What's that on the carry there? Was that 21 for me? It was like Isaac Gray over tackle.
Gray was the ball carrier. He was tackled by McCloskey.
First down for
Adina.
First down, Warriors. Huntsman looks like about the 38. So. They know about 6 there for the Warriors. First down and 10. Warriors at 38 against Sykes in this pistol formation. Looks like Throckmorton behind him.
Hand off to Throckmorton.
Another tackle by McCloskey.
I'll tell you what, he has played well this year. He really,
As well as
Let's see, I want to pick up about 6, Bud, did you say?
the second carry for 6 there for the Warriors. So it's like number 11, Logan Bennett. Bennett's a big target. He's a big kid. So Brown on him out here on the right side. So Sykes again in this pistol set. So let's see what Adina does. Looks like Sykes is back to throw. Bennett's got a step on him. Deep ball down the right sideline. Nice job. Nice recovery there to Darius Brown.
Adina's pass is incomplete. Brown in on the breakup.
Recovery there to come back and kind of strip the ball out of Bennett's hands. And Bennett's a nice receiver, I know. So nice play there by
I think if the Adina guy would have allowed him just a little bit more, we'd get in trouble there.
yeah, I think so.
Slow down for the pass, and that's what gave us a chance to recover.
Looks like that 33 yards is about all his arms got in.
It looks like it.
So,
Maybe
maybe 31.
That farther all night.
Yeah, maybe. So now it looks like Emery Woods down here on Bennett, down here on the right. And it's a 3rd and 4 here. Pitch to the right side.
Throckmorton. He's around the
Everyone in the
side.
crowd screen a hold. Nice tackle there by 15.
Picks up an
That'd be
first
Skylar
down
Murphy
for the Warriors.
for the Huntsmen. Nice hustle for Murphy. I know he plays
Woods in
defensive
on the
line,
tackle.
so hustled back there and kind of made a play.
That did look like he could have been a hold out there on that side.
It sure did. I thought it was going to be
He
called.
just held with it for a long time. Usually they'll flag you for that.
Yeah. Where did that start? The 30. What was he at? 33, 34.
About the 33, I think it was.
So that was a
That was
18-yard gain there. 18,
about 13.
13. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're right. 18. Yep, 18.
Ooh, you got me erasing and
Sorry.
breaking back here.
Good. Quick. 21.
21 Isaac.
Breaks through 2 tackles.
Gray straight up the middle in for the Warrior touchdown.
Yeah, 21 Isaac Gray.
We hired a couple guys with a handle.
Yeah, we did. That's. I'll tell you what. I know Adina marched right down the field and scored there, Todd. But I'll tell you what. We actually competed in that drive, and that's if you can compete all night, that's what you hope for here. And again, with 9:18 to go here in the first quarter, Adina marches down the field and scores after an opening interception by Nick Marion. Yeah, they're going for 2. It's again Isaac Gray directly behind Sykes in this pistol set here. Preston Sykes, the quarterback for Adina. Looks like Rockmore's in motion and it's giving around the kind of an end around there, and he rolls ahead.
Take it in for 2.
8-0 Adina, 9:18 to go here in the first quarter. So definitely not the start the Huntsman wanted here. You know, again, I like the idea that we're competing and we come to play, and you know, again, a couple 6-yard carries, 9-yard carry. You know, I think back to the Paint Valley game where early they just gashed us. You know, we looked up the stats and you're looking at 22, 20, 18, every single carry, and that didn't happen there. So
it looked like we were a little bit better. I think the other team is a little bit different type of team. They're a grind and pound kind of team.
Absolutely, they want to wear on you all night, don't they?
I've heard talk to a lot of people. They talk about their offensive line, how much experience they have in the line, their size. It's a good high school offensive line.
They are. Adina's a solid football team. Looks like Bennett to kick here for the Warriors. Emery Woods and Seth McCloskey deep for the Huntsman. Let's see what happens here. Woods again had a nice return on the last one and kind of gave us. I'll tell you what, that's one thing we haven't suffered from this year is poor field position. All year we've had good field position. Looks like McCloskey's going to take this one from about the 17 and again back out to about the 30. Nice push there by McCloskey. Not wanting to go down.
Yeah. So they wasn't wanting to blow the whistle either.
No, they wasn't. So
right on the 30. Looks like
right on the 30-yard line. So again, good starting field position here for the
It'll be
Huntsman.
1st and 10 Huntington.
See what happens here. Again, homecoming night here at Huntington. Katie Hurst, the homecoming queen.
On the 30-yard line.
Congratulations to Katie. Hurst family, been in these parts forever. I know.
Yes.
A lot of the early Hurst kids went to Bishop Leger, and but you know, since then I know Mike. I graduated with Mike, who's Katie's dad. Hurst family, the Hurst fruit family, been around here forever.
Yep.
But here we go with the Huntsman. Looks like McCloskey is in the backfield with Marion, who's all set off to Marion's right here. Marion again back to pass. Nice. He was open. Had a. I don't know if that was a missed route or what it was, but a couple guys, Smith and Woods, was right there within 2 yards of each other.
Yeah, there was a lot of and a lot of demon bodies there too.
So we asked the question earlier: was Coach Kelly going to come out and chuck it, or was he going to run it? And he's sticking true to himself. We talked about that again. The Southeastern game. We said, boy, this is different, coming out in I formation and 2 fumbles in 2 possessions, and we haven't seen the I formation since.
It didn't take long to get back to the spread.
No, it did not. So Coach Keller staying true to who he is here, and that was a pretty well thrown ball there.
So too. He's getting some time too, man.
He is. Our line is doing a really nice job up front. So let's give this to McCloskey and no room at all. Yeah, 56 I know was in on the tackle for.
The carry by McCloskey. He was stopped by Deddy and Alcorn.
Huntington's first rushing attempt, -2 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd and about 12, a short 12, long 11. So looks like an official's timeout here for something.
75 we're not, and they brought a bigger kid 74 in.
Yeah.
That's not a good sign.
It's not a really good sign, is it? So, Will Rhinesmith exits the game, it looks like, and Colton Gordon replaces him for the Warriors. So here's Nick Marion again in the shotgun, 2-back set this time for the Huntsman. Looks like Murphy's in the backfield to block. And,
pick 6.
Underthrown, and that's number 2. Clay Wilt for the Warriors. Again,
Clay Wilt with the interception and return for the Warriors touchdown.
At the 8:04 mark of the first quarter for the Warriors. So again, the ball that was really underthrown there to Marion. Threw it right to Clay Wilt for the Warriors, and he takes it about 40 yards for the pick 6.
That wouldn't be close.
No, and it looked like over top there. I didn't see whether he had had someone in his face or.
I mean, he was getting a little bit of pressure, but it didn't look like they had a hand on him when he threw. I didn't think.
And that's not been underthrowing has not been Marion's
No.
MO this year.
No.
He's overthrowing some guys and some things, but
Which normally you'd want that. You want the overthrow than the overthrow.
yeah. So again, Sykes with Lockmorton in motion. Had a shot at Sykes on the backfield. Looks like
Good
short
line.
57.
Guys.
I don't have a 57
Good
on
for
my
2
roster. I don't know who that is, but did a nice job of getting in the backfield there. Just missed the tackle. Maybe Mr. Phillips can help us out. You know who that 57
I
is?
can't see his face. It does look like Jake Newell. I can't.
It may be Jaden, actually. They kind of look kind of like Jaden, but I don't know what it is or not.
What number is it?
Jaden's normally 28.
Let's see if we got a 28 down there.
Yeah. I don't see a 28.
It might be him.
It may be Jaden. It looked a little bit like Jaden, but I was thinking 57. But he's up here, right up here on the line. I don't know. Looks like a little bit bigger than Jaden, though. So I don't know who it is, but anyway, maybe we can find out here in a moment who that is. But he was in the backfield anyway. Had a chance at
Then
Sykes
we'll
there.
kick off again
Well, I'll
for
tell you
the
what,
Warriors.
Sykes kid, senior, big, strong kid, and just kind of ran right through the tackle.
Ran right through his arms.
Yeah, he did. So 16-0, Adina. 8:04 to go in the first quarter here. And Bennett kicks to McCloskey. McCloskey bobbles it and dives for it.
I think Adina got it.
I think they did.
Well, maybe not.
No, McCloskey fights and
Well, no.
he hasn't made a signal yet at all.
Dino recovers.
Yep, Adina got it.
Yeah, Adina got the football. So no, he's signaling first down Huntington.
I'm sorry.
The white hat
It
signaled.
appears like it is Huntington's ball.
There we go. He was definitely down when he lost that ball.
Yeah, definitely. He fumbled it right through the old bread basket there, and again, you don't know what happens on the bottom of those piles,
Exactly.
what the referee saw, the side judge saw down there, but obviously he saw something to give it back to Huntington. I know the Adina kid came out with it, but
They probably changed possessions a couple times.
at least a couple. I've been in a couple of those scrums before, and they tend to result in just because you got the football initially, don't mean you're the one that ends up with it. So whoever.
Or who comes out with a pile doesn't mean they had it either.
Yeah. So the line judge, again, first person he sees with the ball, who he's going to call, gave it to Huntington. So here we go, Marion again in the shotgun. Looks like, let's see who's in the backfield there with him. Again, Marion, a lot of pressure, another pick, number
with the
13.
interception
Nate
for the
Throckmorton
Warriors.
with the interception, 95. Julian Bayless for the Warriors was all over Nick Marion and planted him. So again,
We'll take over on the
another
30
interception.
2
Marion's
yard
third
line.
of the game.
He did have a lot of heat that time.
Yes, he did.
He got drilled when he threw.
He got hit really hard. Just wow, just him standing in taking the shot. Was. So really, Adina's second offensive possession here starts at a great field position at the Huntington 32-yard line. Again, Sykes in the backfield with this double pistol set, kind of an I formation pistol. Gives to number 9 right up the gut. Cole Williams on the carry for the Warriors. Looks like
Williams, the ball carrier,
Two tackle.
and
Two.
play
Quentin
With the
Puckett,
tackle.
sophomore Quentin Puckett on the tackle. So
will be
gain of
second and 2.
9 on the play again for the Warriors. So just a little quick hitter right up the middle, and there's where their line really just makes a difference.
That's their bread and butter right
It
there.
is. They run the old Woody Hayes 3 yards in a cloud of dust type offense. Even though they're in this pistol set, again, it's Williams. No, I'm sorry, the keeper by Sykes. The fake to Williams, he got me on it, and Sykes goes, looks like 25 yards.
For the keeper and the Adina touchdown.
7:01.
7:01.
First. Third
About
score.
About every minute. 9:18 mark, 8:06 mark, 7:01 mark were your score. So 22-0 Adena, 7:01 to go here still in the first quarter. At the Merle
Looks like
H.
they're going to try to kick this one.
Yeah, they something back to kick. I don't remember here. Number 13, Nate Throckmorton was holding number 5. Tate Myers. I'm sorry, Caden McCorder. Caden's good.
The extra point by McCorder is good.
Makes the score 23-0. I know the scoreboard says 24, should be 23, I believe, right?
Yeah, 20 had 16.
Yeah, 23-0 Adena with 7:01 to go here in the first quarter. And again, the Huntington offense tonight, Todd. 4 possessions. Nick Marion 0 for 3 with 3 interceptions, and McCloskey 1 rush for negative 2 yards.
Yeah, we
Probably
gotta get something going here, a little bit of maybe a run or just something to get a little bit of positive.
Yep. Yeah. Again, I thought that first drive we competed, but I'll tell you when you're pick sixing and all that, it really we talked about that against Indian Valley. It's a lot more physically and mentally demanding to play defense than it is offense. I know we have a lot of kids playing both ways, and we talk about giving the defense a break, but you really do because it's so much more physically and mentally demanding to play defense to chase the ball. And I think that last play there, I mean, they even fooled me on it, but that last play there was kind of an indication. So, again, Bennett kicks deep to McCloskey. Fields it at about the 15. And again,
We got a scrimmage there, a little bit of a...
that flag coming away, and boy, what an arm by the
That was the deepest throw of the night right there.
it sure was. He chucked that thing about 30 yards down the field. I don't know who that's on. I'm assuming the Adena player, but you know,
I would have called it on Rocky Balboa down there.
Yeah.
He was...
Well, he took a swing in his helmet, that's for sure.
And I tell you what, if that is on him, he could maybe get ejected.
He could be an ejection. I don't know what they're going to call. They're going to call a dead ball, personal foul, and it is on Adena. And he is ejected from the game. Today's game is pretty much an automatic. And rightfully so. The OHSAA, the National Federation of High School Athletics, have all made the statement that it's not going to be tolerated. And there's zero tolerance for that type of stuff. And
You got to do it.
yeah, if you hit someone in the head, intentionally take a swing at them, it is an automatic ejection. They've just pretty much taken it out of the officials' hands and said, this is what you're going to do. And I agree with it. I think there's no place for that in high school sports. Again, these are young men, and I know look, I'm sure that's a good kid that did it, and probably emotions got the best of him in that moment in time. We've all been there and had those emotional moments where we've done things we regretted. You know, it's not a personal indictment on the kid. It's just there's no tolerance. You can't have any tolerance for that type of stuff. So back to the game here. Again, moves the ball to the 45-yard line. Maybe that's the little bit of momentum, maybe a little bit of positive can happen here for the Huntsville. Let's see what happens. Again, Marion in the shotgun with looks like Skylar Murphy off to his right here, and Seth McCloskey off to his left. I'd like to see us get something short here to Emory Woods.
Yeah,
I know I'll tell you, this Throckmorton kid that's defending him down here is a nice player.
He's got the glove on.
Yeah, he does. And so there you go, looking for Darius. Darius Brown, incomplete.
I think he heard footsteps.
Yeah, I think he did.
Incomplete.
That was a well-played ball.
It really, timing, again, we've talked a lot about that this season, but Marion's timing has been pretty good with his receivers. And again, one of those routes where he has an opportunity there to make a catch, and the ball was kind of waiting for him as he turned around. But I think you're right. I think Darius heard some footsteps there.
I think our backs are doing a nice job picking up the rush. And both backs that time picked up guys coming.
Yeah, I think, again,
it's a little bit more time.
Other than the last throw there where Marion got hit pretty good, he really hadn't been pressured a whole lot.
Well, they're bringing the house.
Yes, they are. gives to McCloskey, and
McCloskey's hitting the back.
he's hit as soon, I mean literally, as soon as he gets the football, he's hit. Lost 5 on the play, so
Yeah, they brought everybody that night.
yeah, that's
They was there before we got the ball in the back.
they were almost waiting for the handoff.
Yeah.
So, well, and I know Adina likes to bring pressure. That's what their defense is predicated on is bringing some pressure, and so they have been lived and died on that. So again, here we go, 3rd and 15 for the Huntsmen from their own 40-yard line. Marion in the shotgun again. So
They're coming again.
looks like a delay of game penalty here on the Huntsmen.
Yep.
So the second penalty of the game. I know Adina had one for 15.
Well,
Now
that
it's
game against
Huntington's
the
first for 5.
They were coming again, bud.
Yeah, they're going to bring pressure. Again, I
I tell you what, though, I think we've got a lot of faith in their coverage.
they do.
Because they can bring it at you and still be able to cover man to man on the outside and stuff.
Going to bring a 3rd and 20 here for the Huntsmen from their own 35-yard line. Again, started to drive to 45. Marion again back to throw. Nice job of picking up the blitz. Marion gets out of the pocket and downfield and overthrows Woods. So it's
Pass
incomplete.
on there incomplete.
Again, pretty good coverage there by the
Full
Warriors.
count.
Woods was pretty much blanketed. So
Looks like we're punting, bud. We're bringing up punting. Something we don't see a whole lot of.
we don't punt it much. So. So again, Skylar Murphy, the punter for the Huntsman, back to punt here. Looks like
But these don't have awful good field position here, no matter where they.
yeah. Even a great punt here gives you decent field position.
They're only back to about their 35, so.
Sykes and Throckmorton deep to return for the Warriors here. Murphy gets the punt off. It's a line drive. It's going to
That's
skip.
actually a nice punt.
That's going to turn out to be a really, really nice punt.
They've got about the
23-yard
Murphy
line.
punt will be.
nice punt.
Nice punt, Skylar Murphy, and
It'll
pins
be first and
Dina
10 for the Warriors.
a little deep here. And again, 5:32 still remaining here in the first quarter. 24 to nothing to lead.
This is definitely the worst field position that games happen tonight. So
Yeah.
maybe our defense get a chance to grab a hold here.
You're hopeful that maybe make a stop here, get the ball back. Offense, you'd like to see him produce at least a couple of first downs here and give the defense a little bit of a break, but didn't happen there. Again, 3 and out for the Huntsman. And again, Sykes here with, looks like Williams again and Throckmorton in the pistol. Again, the gives to Williams up the middle. Carrying tackles with him.
Williams was the ball carrier.
Quentin Puckett, I know, was on it. Which is number 2. Sophomore, Quentin
Puckett and McCloskey with the tackle.
And McCloskey, another one. Looks like he gained, about 5 there?
I'm getting 5 yet. Plus, he's doing about every play that we're having. He's got a
Yes,
kick in
he
it,
is.
and assist. They run so much stuff right up the middle. Right off.
Well, McCloskey Jr., big strong kid, able to probably shuck off some of the blocks. And again, the give.
Nice job there.
Nice job of the Huntsman interior line of kind of sealing things up. Is that, no, it was Williams again on the carry.
Williams
Looks like it's
again the
going to
ball
be a first
carrier.
down, a gain of
McCloskey was in on
about
the tackle.
6. I think it gained right at 5.
What did they say at the tackle? I didn't catch up.
I didn't catch it. No, I didn't catch it.
Looked like quite a couple guys here had a hold of him.
There was about 4 Huntsmen in on the tackle, and again, I think we hit him with the 2-yard gain. He ended up dragging us for about 3 more.
The first arm we get on, they're breaking it.
So this is Throckmorton again. Nice job by 70. Dalton Black was, I think he grabbed his leg and kind of tripped him up.
Throckmorton was the ball carrier.
Gain of about 4 there for the Warriors.
Get back cracks it the whole awful hard.
They do. And then, you know, this is what Adina does to you right here. 4 or 5, 4 or 5, 4 or 5.
Grind it,
Just
that
grind
ball
it out.
control.
Yes, absolutely. You know,
When you got an experienced line,
oh,
that helps.
yes, absolutely. You look at the size of their line, they're just, so it looks like a fake to Throckmorton and the give to Isaac Gray.
He's got a beat on him there. I think 40's going to catch him.
That's Braden Clay. Nice hustle. Number 40, Braden Clay for the Huntsman. Hustles downfield and makes a tackle, but that was.
Gray with the first down for the Warriors.
So he's got that at about.
Braden Clay with the tackle for the Huntsman.
He's got it spotted.
Oh, they're down about the 16.
That started about the 35,
37.
right? 37? Okay, so it was a 37-yard line, so 10, 20, 30, 40, about 45 yards on the run. Get another run by the Warriors there. Like a gain,
Gray again, the ball carrier.
gain of about 6.
Let's say 6.
Yeah.
They just keep pounding and pounding and pounding. You got
Again, they keep running that quick hitter, and then they fake that pitch out to Throckmorton and handle it back on the kind of counter to Gray, and that was about 45-yard gain, and then here they come pounding it right back at you again. Again, Williams right back at you. Fumble. Looks like Adina recovered the fumble there.
number 7, and it was flats in the whole
Black
time.
again.
Throckmorton was the ball carrier.
It's like a gain of 4 there.
And Jordan Black.
Third,
with the tackle.
really short. Again, Dalton just a sophomore. Again, when you're a sophomore competing against a line like this, that's
Oh, yeah.
it's
It's a task.
it's a task. Isn't it? He's probably going to sleep pretty well tonight.
Probably so.
You know,
Either he's going to sleep really good or not at all.
yeah, could be too sore to sleep at all. Being Todd's kid, you know, he's probably going to sleep just fine. But so here we go. This is looks like number
Looks like he's in.
9. Isaac or the Williams kid again.
Cole Williams
Cole
gets
Williams.
the Warrior touchdown.
7-yard gain there for the touchdown.
Yep.
6. They got it 6. Adina's 14th rushing play, 15th play from scrimmage. It's just what they do for you right there. Again, 30-0, 1:15 to go here in the first quarter. 30-0. The Warriors. Looks like they're kicking again. Caden McCord. Sophomore. Pretty good little kick. I don't know why they don't kick more. Yeah. Good looking kick there as well. And again, it's good. So, makes it
Caden McCorder with the
31 to
extra point
nothing.
for the Warriors.
30 should be 30, right?
I still think it's 30, bud.
I still think it's 30 as well. Do you? Should.
I think it's 30.
Yeah.
We'll talk to Mr. Randall Haynes there at halftime.
Yeah, we'll talk to
Beat
him.
down that.
We don't want to make it any worse than it already is, right?
Right. I'd take it away if I was. Take 30.
Yeah.
Well, bud, here we go. 1:15 left in the first. We
15
gotta
in the first.
keep the ball long enough to eat a little bit of time. We gotta try to get a possession where we can move the ball just a little bit. Even within the clock. Our time of possession is not really good at all.
Yeah, awesome. 2 8s and then 2 7s.
It's gotta be. He's getting close to that. Who's
I
ball game?
remember I had a conversation there with Mr. Haynes. He was questioning your.
Well, they missed one for extra points. Remember, they got to 8.
No, they got the 2, so they got 6 to 16, and they got the 2 7s, which would be 14, which would be 30.
Right.
So 2 16s, 16 and 14 is 30 now. My math is great, but I think
There we go.
Kick by Bennett.
get Emery Woods here on the return.
Woods
field.
on the return.
About
Oh,
22. Nice hole, and then he gets upended.
Defended by
21 for the Warriors, Isaac
Davis
Gray.
for the Warriors. Be first
Kind
and
of
10
upended him
Clemson.
there. That's again, but
Looked like he almost tried to jump. Didn't he?
yeah.
Not a good move.
It's again good field position, starting field position here for Hudson, 34-yard line. Something to work with here.
We need to get a little bit of a drive going, give our defense a little bit of break there.
But we haven't had a positive rush yet. And that's when you're not able to even get back to the line of scrimmage on the rushing plays. It really inhibits your ability to maintain any type of ball control.
And they know we're throwing, so they're bringing the house.
They are.
Every possession, here they come again.
Williams blitzes, Marion steps out of the pocket and just
Nowhere to go.
absolutely tackle the sack. 74,
Marion was
Hunter
tackled behind the line by O'Rourke.
O'Rourke.
He's there 5,
Marion had nowhere to go.
about 8-yard loss, bud.
Looks, yeah, about 8 in the loss. So, I mean that again, they're bringing 2 to 3 people every time. And we've done a fairly good job of picking them up for the most part, to be honest with you.
I think they're even bringing more heat now than they did early.
Yeah.
I mean, now they're bringing 2.
Again, the snap high and gives to McCloskey. Nowhere.
Lost maybe on another 5.
Yeah.
Bosky on the carry.
Another 5.
Another 5.
And Jenkins with the tackle.
Another 5-yard
Closes
loss.
out the first quarter.
Yeah,
So
the
that's
first
going to end
quarter,
the
bud.
first quarter and 30-0. Adina up on the Huntsman. Again, we said it. You know, Huntington's had 9 offensive plays. 9 offensive plays. 5 passes, 4 rushes. Rushing wise, we're negative 20 yards. Passing wise, 0 for 5 with 3 interceptions and 2 of those being pick sixes. So
Yeah, just
Adina runs 15 offensive plays, 14 rushes, 0 for 1 passing, and you look at the numbers and it's just, again, I don't, there's a couple plays here, you got 18 and 25 and a 45, but other than that, it's controllable. We're competing in the trenches a little bit, a lot of 5s and 4s and 6s. And
it's been kind of like the last 2 games also. The big play and the turnovers convert to easy points.
Yeah, it's, 2 pick sixes there is certainly not able to compete at all. When you're again 0 for 5, 3 interceptions. Some of those is caused by the pressure of Adina. I think
Right.
Their secondary is as good as any we've seen.
It's pretty dark over on that side of the field.
It is one of the light
And the lights isn't working properly.
out here, and I know they had some issues before the game. There was an issue with one of the Ethernet cords running to the antenna. All of our lights here in Huntington are.
If I was Huntington, I'd go to the left.
Yeah.
Maybe they couldn't see quite as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw it to the right, run it to the left, right?
There we go.
That would-
Throw left, run. Yeah.
so
Throw right, run left.
yeah, it's let's see, 3rd and 24 here for the Huntsmen from their own 20-yard line. Again, a high snap, nice
That's a
job
nice
fielded by Marion. Nice
adjustment
nice adjustment there by Woods, and almost he got a hand on it.
I think he almost took away from the defender.
He did. He
The defender had a hand on it.
yeah, so nice
Hey,
job.
this is going to be a rough punt here, bud.
Yeah.
We're going to be off. We're going to almost be back to about the 5, 7.
Probably going to be about the 7 or 8-yard line again. We're snapping it from the 20, so
Kind of wonder if Adina bring the heat here and take a chance. So
still got 2 returners back here. Got Sykes and Throckmorton. Both of those names are names you really got to be aware of on these returns. They can bring it back to the house.
hopefully get another low kick and let it roll a little bit
Yeah,
here.
get another good punt here by Murphy.
Oh, what happened here?
Timeout, Adina.
Coach didn't like something. He's out on the field already. Whatever.
Timeout. Warriors.
So
11:47 in the second, bud.
11:47 to go here in the second quarter. Again, Adina 30, Huntington 0. You know, again, I don't know that the score is indicative. I mean, I know we haven't really been in the game, but I don't think the score is indicative of we competed probably better than 30-0. It's just 2 pick sixes. I mean, you know, that takes 15 points off the board because one of those was a 2-point conversion, one a 1-point conversion. So, you know, again,
The fumble and the kickoff, which gave him a great field possession, guys.
so you know, you have just turnovers again.
And the bad thing is we're not getting enough yards to flip the field.
No.
I mean, like this, we're putting so deep, they're getting good field position every possession.
Well, this possession here starts at what, the 35-yard line,
Right, and we're all the way back punting from the 7 now.
almost 34-yard line, and now we're punting, you know, from snaps coming from the 20-yard line. So it's, you know, it's just good snap. Murphy
They
gets the
came
kick
after
away,
him.
and it's a high kick. Throckmorton
Fair
Fields
catch.
fair catches it at about the 36-yard line, I believe. Here.
Kick was received by
It looks like about the
Throckmorton.
36.
Great
It'll be
field
1st and
position.
10 Warriors.
Yeah, again, a 16-yard punt there for Murphy. Probably not what the doctor ordered in this case. You'd like to see another one of those line
Yeah,
drives
let
that
it roll,
roll.
let it
We
roll.
got about 50 yards out of it.
I would say the coach kind of got onto him for not catching that last one, letting it roll for so long.
Yeah.
I mean, in high school, you fair catch it, and you know,
Yeah.
not even going to get hit. So you
Yep.
might as well catch him.
Yeah, go get it. Again, see Dalton Howbow standing down there in the boot. That's never a good sign when, you know, Dalton's our leading rusher this year. Not a good sign there when you go to a game like this without your leading rusher. So again, Adina in this pistol set, Sykes gives
Oh,
to
nice.
Williams. Nice job.
40 and 37.
So 40 is Braden Clay, 37 is DJ Crocker. So gain
Williams
of
ball
about
carrier.
6 there for the
So,
Warriors.
Crocker in on the tackle.
Braden Clay, DJ Crocker in on the tackle for the Huntsman. Todd trying to catch up with names here. I only gave him about 4 or 5 slots there.
Yeah,
by tackle.
we're getting guys getting plays we weren't expecting. Man.
Yeah,
Good
it's-
job there.
That's yeah. I'll tell you what, Clay's done a nice job tonight. He's been in a lot of plays. So again, Sykes the give to Throckmorton around the right side and kind of sealed it up there. I don't think. Looks like he gains about what,
Play
1 on the
wrong
play,
on the carry.
2. Looks like maybe a gain of 2 there. So going to bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Warriors from the Huntsman 29. It looks like. I didn't see who made that tackle.
Number 40.
Braden Clay again.
Play again. Hey, that's a one.
He's in on. I'll tell you what, he's done a nice job tonight. The play that impressed me with him. Here's a kid that's a defensive end chasing
Right.
the gray kid down, and again the give to Williams right back up the middle. And
He was dragging people on that
he
one.
was. I didn't see who got up off the bottom of the pile there. It looks like 11 and 2.
Stark was the ball
Quentin
carrier.
Puckett.
Picks up the 1st down for the Warriors.
11 is Braylon Leach, the freshman. So he does pick up a 1st down.
He was dragging people. He probably drugged people for about 10 yards on that.
Yeah, he got about 9. It looks like it started at the 29, and he got it to the 20. So a 9-yard carry there for, and he probably carried people way to that 9.
Yeah, at least.
So again, different kid in the backfield. I can't see his number. The fullback here for the Warriors.
30.
It gives him to Throckmorton around the left side. Nice job.
25 and
35 or 25
The
and
kick was to
McCloskey.
Ryan.
So 25
He
for the
was
Huntsman is going to be.
Stopped by
Ashton
Lindman
Lindman.
and McCloskey assist.
So a loss of 1 on the play. The Dina's first negative play of the night there. So nice job by Lindman and McCloskey. Team up on the tackle, and 1-yard loss for Throckmorton. I know they use, and again, I didn't see the kid's number, and I can't remember his name, but I know they use the fullback that was there. They really use him as a blocking back.
Yeah.
He is just, he's like a lineman.
he got outside quick and 34.
34. So he's here somewhere. Gabe Stark. So Looks like Stark's the carrier on this one, up the middle, gain of
Gage Stark, the ball carrier. He was tackled by Puckett and Wood.
Quentin Puckett and Emery Woods in on the stop. The play started from about the 19, so they get it at about the, what, the 3-yard line?
First and goal, about the.
So about a 16-yard gain. There for
This
Stark.
has definitely been the longest possession for Adina, hasn't it?
Absolutely, yeah, and again, the shortest field to go.
Yes.
They didn't have far to go, and we've actually done a nice job on a 2-yard gain. Loss on a play. That play there really hurts you on a 3rd down. But again, the gives to Stark right back up the middle, and he's in the end zone for the score.
Gage Stark in for the Warrior touchdown.
4-yard touchdown run there for Gage Stark. It'll be 36-0, 7:42 to go here in the first half for the Huntsmen. Hey, we've really enjoyed bringing these games. I've enjoyed this time. It's a lot of, I hope the Huntsman fans out there, I know not everyone can come to games, so I'm hoping the Huntsman fans out there enjoying it. I know we get 120, 130 some viewers tonight, so an opportunity to see games a little way. Again, McWhorter kick here for the Warriors. Again,
Wow, that was a
nice kick.
nice kick.
The extra point on the foot is good.
We're going to make it 37-0 with 7:42 to go here in the second quarter. Again, I go back to why does Adina go for 2 in any possession?
I'll tell you what, you got a kicker in high school football.
That's a big deal, and I'll tell you that. I mean, some of those good from 30, 35 out easy.
That was a nice kick there.
So opportunity to even as you get into the playoffs and get into some close teams.
Keeping those off.
You can put them on.
I thought maybe you were keeping them off.
No, you can put them on. Yeah. So yeah, again, when you get into playoff football, sometimes it's a kicker. Again, if you can kick a 30, 35-yard field goal, that could be the difference between winning and losing. Grandkids up here again, so Todd's going to be distracted for this one. I can tell you that. Hey guys, where are you guys? Oh, there you go. All right. So again, 37-0 Adina, 7:42 to go here in the second half. Last drive there by Adina. I think it took them 7 plays to go 29 yards, and not a bad job by our defense there. Kind of held their own. Again, competed. That's the thing. Looks like McWhorter's kicking this one off for the Warriors. So
that extra point, they let us see how far he can kick it.
Yeah. So kind of pooches one here. Fielded by, I can't even see the number, but he dropped the football, and Sykes, looks like 12. Preston Sykes for Adina on the recovery. No, Preston 10.
It appears after the
15,
Huntsman
Skylar
fumble,
Murphy for
it
the
will
Huntsman on the
be
carry.
Warriors
Fumbles
ball.
recovered by
1st and 10 on the
42
45.
for Adina, which is going to be, let's see, trying to look at rosters. I don't have the 42 on the Adina roster. I was definitely 42 to recover it. To that point in the season where a kid gets a jersey ripped or something like that, and they don't send them, they don't update the rosters with it. It's like us with 57, we don't.
Well, when you're up 37, they might have drug that kid off the bleachers too.
That's a really good point. So again, Adina recovers the fumble. The Huntsman again, Huntington's 4th turnover of the night.
Is that a penalty?
There's a penalty of some type. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, because they recovered that clear back
On their own side of the 50. I don't know what the penalty was. I didn't see it. They're still talking. Officials still in the conference here a little bit.
Yeah, well, and it's a 10-yard penalty. I'd have been a dead ball penalty, wasn't it?
I would think, but I don't know. They're going to take it. Warriors ball 1st and 10 on their own 45. Listen, they don't need any help.
No, I don't know what that was. That was strange.
Yeah, so I don't know. Adina in this pistol set, they constantly run. It gives to Throckmorton here. No, that's not. It's number 10 for the Warriors. Nice run. Braylon Leach drives him out of bounds and makes the tackle. Number 10 for the Warriors is going to be Clay Rawlings on the carry. So carried it from the 45 to the 27. So an 18-yard gain. Just kind of a little power right there. Kind of power. Then he kind of broke outside and scampered for 18 yards. So again, here we go. We're getting rolling. Still the deep back here for the Warriors. It looks like they put sights out number 3, Garrett Britton. Now the quarterback. Britton on the option to Rawlings. Number 1 for the Huntsman makes the initial hit.
That was a nice pitch.
It's like a gain of about 12 and number 20 for the Huntsman. Also in on the tackle. Noah Potter. So number 1 is Noah DeSantis and number 20, Noah Potter for the Huntsman. Looks like a gain of about 12 on the play for the Warriors there. Nice little option play. Again, Medina getting some subs in the game here in the second quarter, 37-0. 4:28 to go, second quarter. Get Britton with the snap to give right up the middle. Nice job there by the Huntsman line. 70 for the Huntsman. Going to be Dalton Black. I believe Dalton Black in on the tackle, or makes the tackle actually. Loss of 2 on the play. I didn't see the kid for Dina there carry, but he's playing fullback for. Maybe the kid is still down. He's a delivery here for the Warriors. Maybe number 40. It's like David McGill.
4:04 left in the second, bud. See if we can keep him out of the end zone.
See if we can stop him from scoring.
Is that the first negative play that
The second one, we had the last, we stopped Throckmorton on that kind of sweep there, that pitch sweep for a loss of 1. Got out there and made a stop, and then that play there for a -2. So,
Right.
a nice job by Dalton Black there. And again, it doesn't look like Adina's made much change to their line. I know they've changed some of the skill kids out, but I still see the dirty jerseys and the same numbers out there as far as the line goes for the Warriors. So, again, sophomore Dalton Black in making plays.
I think me and you could run the ball behind that line.
Well, let's not push it now.
I think I could run the ball.
Yeah, there you go. See, now, that's what I was going to say. I think you could.
Maybe me.
Todd,
I went out on the limb there with you, buddy.
Yeah, well, if you've seen my physique, I say this all the time. There's guys that have runners' physiques and they're great runners, and guys that have athletic physiques and they're great athletes, and there's guys that have eater physiques and they're great eaters, and I fall in that class, Todd.
I heard a preacher tell a guy one time, it's a graveyard of 1,000 chickens.
There you go.
Maybe that's what your belly is.
That is the anointed bird, fried chicken, the anointed bird. So, hey, you never know what you're going to hear.
That's right. That's right. Here we go, bud. Under 4 minutes.
We better get back to the game. So again, Britton's still the
running.
quarterback. Rawlings the deep back here. The give is to Rawlings, and nice job in the backfield by
70
Dalton Black.
Dalton Black's having a nice game.
And he's playing well up front. Again, I don't see might be a couple changes, but I don't see a whole lot of changes to the inner line. And Dalton Black competing here. Gain of 3 there on that play by Rawlings. Going to bring up a 3rd and 9. Again, you want to build a little positive here, and this is an opportunity here for Huntington to get a stop.
Stop here. We got under right at 3 minutes to go here.
Yeah, so opportunity for Huntington to get a stop again. Rawlings is the deep back here in this pistol. Britton, the quarterback. They full back in, and it's a sweep here all down the left side of Britton. Nice job. Missed the tackle. Nice job of coming back up inside.
That was Dalton Black.
That was Dalton Black as well in on that play. So chasing down. Yeah. So gain of about 6 on the play there brings up a 4th and 3. We're going to give him 5 and say 4th and 4 here.
That's Dalton's 5th tackle of the half, man. He's doing a nice job.
Again, I keep saying it, but he's just a sophomore. Now, he's a big kid. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
And here's the thing. He's, and in these parts, he's Todd Black kid. So,
right. We got a 4th and 4 here, but we
4th and
can get a
4,
stop
nice.
here and get
Nice.
the ball back.
Yep, it'd be a good opportunity here. Get the ball back. 2:17 to go. Again, to give right back up the middle.
I think we got it.
Wow, I think we got it too. He tripped him up there. It'd be number
Woods, I believe.
Yeah, Woods was in on it, but looked like I still got
Starts the ball
Quentin
carrier.
Puckett in on it too.
Puckett
Grabbed him
with
around
the
the
tackle.
leg, so a gain of about 5 there on the play. Again.
So the first,
Medina's 26th rushing play of the half.
what's he down to, bud? About the
Looks like about the 3.
2 or 3. 135. They got plenty of time to punch it in.
Yeah, they do. You'd like to see us make a stop here, though. Again, just single back here is Rawlings out of this pistol set. Looks like for Britton on the keeper and touchdown. Yeah, he already got touchdown. 3-yard run there by Britton.
Britton in for the Warrior touchdown.
Garrett Britton. 1:04 to go. 1:07 was the time. Yeah, we're running clock, so 1:07. Again, the Warriors score, making the score 43-0 here at the half. Right before the half, and the quarter again in the kick. Nate out of the hole to Nate Throckmorton. So again, you see these names: Throckmorton, Sites. They do a little bit of everything for the Warriors. Get a good snap, good hold, and again, great kick
Before
up
the kick
the
is good.
Again, I go back to, I don't know why you go for 2 on the first 2 possessions when you got a leg like that. But again, that kid, he's kicking extra points that'll be good from 30, 35 out, and nice
In
little
the
kicker. Hadn't missed one
second
yet,
quarter,
so.
Paint Valley is leading St. Trace 20-7.
Paint Valley leading St. Trace 20-7.
Also in the second quarter, Junior leading Southeastern 13-6.
Uniota leading Southeastern 13-6 in the second quarter. So no real shots there other than that Uniota
And the
Southeastern.
Westlaw Piking game has been canceled.
So yeah, Westfall Pike canceled tonight. Pike County went to red and Pogo alerts. So Pogo alerts, and I heard, and again this is through the grapevine. It's a pretty accurate source, so that Westfall has a policy in place that they won't travel to a red county for a high school athletic event. So
it was in the Westfall and not the
yeah, it was in the Westfall end. And again, you create those policies for the safety of your community, the safety of the students. So I'm not knocking anything on the policy. It's just it is what it is, and it makes, again, it goes back to what I was talking about earlier with the hitting the kid in the head,
That's what
taking
we'll
out
kick
the
off.
hands and then the decision
For the
making.
Warriors.
They'll reschedule that and go to Westfall.
Yeah, they may. I don't know. Emory Woods
Oh, he's down.
slipped. They don't
Woods
whistle
on the
yet.
return.
Yeah, they should.
He was down the ball.
I think
They
it's
did.
yeah.
They did. You just couldn't hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was going to say, he slipped there at the 29-yard line. Only one official blew his
I
whistle, and
don't
it was
think
the
we'll be able to playoff though.
opposite side. What's that?
I don't think we'll be able to playoff.
Yeah,
Runs the clock out. Yep, the running clock.
so
44-0.5.
44-0 at the half here, and again, it's
But all the
so. I just got a text. Let me see my phone there from him. I just got a text. Yeah, there we go. I got 2 phones here, so just got a text.
well, you're pretty important when you got 2 phones.
Yeah, that's not the case at all.
I mean, my phone's about a half a phone.
So, so they're only seeing a portion of the screen. So Trina, I'm gonna try to make some adjustments. Everyone out there in video world, we're gonna try to make some adjustments here. We're gonna let you enjoy the Huntington marching band here at the half. Todd and I'll figure up some stats, and we'll be right back with you as soon as the band gets done. We're gonna try to enlarge the screen here and make it a little bigger for you to help you out. No, I think.
Is it because of that wood?
No, it's the screen. You gotta.
Good evening. Under the direction of Mrs. Sarah Smith, we proudly present the 2020 Huntington Marching Band. The band is under the field direction of Tara Bushass. This year, our senior band members have selected a show from our favorite Disney movies. Our first piece is from a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Please enjoy Star Wars.
Drag it beside the screen. Did that make it better?
What?
I had to enlarge the screen, I'm sorry. Are we doing okay on the call?
After the rain, when somebody
Adina and it's 43 to nothing.
his name's
Yeah, he's. Yeah, they're all legit. All right, I gotta get back to it here. I'll let you know. All right, got it. All right, bye.
It's Mr. Keller's brother. His house party.
But,
Announced after the band plays that the cheerleader, the president, and the team decorations were set up. So we have house party. But you might want to fact check before this.
Next is the 1999 Phil Collins hit from Tarzan, You'll Be in My Heart.
What's that?
Our snaps are close.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't have time to. We competed much better defensively, but I thought we competed pretty much.
That kid's making plays. Like you guys said, Black's making some plays out there.
Brady Cole, Black,
Yep.
We've been saying this all summer from the 2006 movie High School Musical, our last piece. We're all in this together.
They asked, they zoom so Gary Shrek, my sister Trina was with Gary Shrek, he said zoom in on the scoreboard every now and then.
When I try to, I normally can't see it, but I'll try.
You can't see it when you do this, it's so bright, you got
Yes.
the knees, it just falls. It just,
Like these lights, I like the old ones where you just flip a switch and turn it on. Here, it's just fancy stuff sometimes not better.
no, it's not better.
The band would like to wish their seniors the best of luck with the remainder of the year and would like to thank the band boosters for their constant hard work to support the band. Go Green! Ladies and gentlemen, the Huntington community has a family of students in the district that had a house fire. The cheerleaders will be passing buckets throughout the stands so that you can assist the family with their needs.
So I think Todd down visiting some family, so you'll just have me for just a moment here, but we're going to go through some stats here in the first half for the Huntsman. Huntsman only ran 10 offensive plays, had 4 rushing plays for negative 20 yards, not one positive rush in the first half, and then passing 0 for 6, 3 interceptions. They also fumbled a kickoff that the Warriors recovered, fumbled another one that we got back. So only 2 penalties in the game, one for the Huntsman, a 5-yard variety, and then one for the Warriors for 15. So Dino, on the other hand, ran 28 offensive plays, 0 for 1 passing. They have 27 rushes for 243 yards. So 243 yards for the Warriors. The Huntsman with negative 20 yards of offense. Some individual stats here for the Huntsman. Defensively, he's had some kids that played pretty good football. 4 tackles for McCloskey, 4 tackles for Brayton Clay. Puckett in on 4 tackles. Dalton Black, I believe, has had 5 tackles here in the first half. So some good individual efforts there for kids. Again, defensively, our defense has competed. But again, 44-0 here at the half. Still got about 4 minutes here before we start the third quarter. It's going to start with a running clock. Again, OHSAA rules. Anytime a game is 30 plus points, it's a running clock. Actually, Coach Keller, the Huntsman, Coach Penwell of the Warriors agreed. They started the running clock there in the second quarter. So, just shortens the game, gives you the less opportunities to have kids injured. And I know the Warriors looking for a playoff run this year with that line up front. I know they have a solid line up front. Looking for a playoff run, and so the Huntsman, again, just looking to improve, looking to get better each and every week. And Warriors coming out of the locker room here, as you can see, and getting ready for the second half. And the Huntsman also looks like they're making their way out of the locker room here for the second half. And again, you just like to see the Huntsman come out here in the second half and compete. I know the cheerleaders right now, more important than any game or any athletic event. Again, these are about teaching life lessons to young men. And but we had a family here in our community that suffered a house fire, lost pretty much everything in that fire. So cheerleaders going around collecting donations for that family. They have students here in the Huntington district, so and that's one thing I will say about Huntington Township. We've always been great about helping our own in the time of need. You never know when you're going to be the one in need. You're going to be the one that seeks favor from some other people. And so I know last night at the volleyball game, I was there, and again, the Lady Huntsman beat my daughter's Lady Red Streaks in 3 sets. But Elena, proud of her as a parent. This is what you try to instill in kids, and what you hope to that they will instill in other young men and young ladies, is that she had her team go to the Piketon side and again collect donations as well. And I know there was a large amount of donations there last night to help that family out. I know tonight, I know the Huntington community will jump on board, and I know there'll be a large amount of donations tonight for that cause as well. So Todd joining me back here. Todd was talking, cheerleaders taking a bucket around. I went through all the stats already, but cheerleaders taking a bucket around a family here in our community loses their house, and they have children here in the community, and just puts this athletic endeavor in perspective. Again, high school athletics, I believe it is high school activities as a whole is I think they're an important part of the academic process. I'm never going to deny that, but there's a lot of things in life that's bigger than that. And when you have a family that loses their house to a fire, and our community responds to things like that. And I was talking about, I was proud of Elena as my daughter last night. Piketon comes into Huntington, and they go take up a collection, and the first thing she says, Elena comes to Megan Cottrell, who kind of orchestrated the team, and says, look, my reserve players will take the bucket around on the Piketon side to help out. And, as a parent, that's what you try to instill in your kids, and hoping as a coach, and I know Jackie does the same. If it was Jackie at Unioda, she'd have done the same exact thing. And I know,
Huntington's, we're always like that.
Huntington people are like that, aren't they? And they can coach other places, Jackie at Unioda, Elena at Piketon, but they still carry that Huntsman mantra, that Huntsman mentality to that district. And I'm going to be honest with you, and I believe this in my heart, is because of their roots here in the township, they make those districts better places and make those kids better kids. And I believe, again, Jody and I got out of the military, and the first thing we looked for a house when we went to buy, went to rent a house was in Huntington Township. When we went to buy a house was in Huntington Township. I just believe that. I believe that we do things a little different out here. We really do, and not that we're always the most successful, or not that we always do everything exactly right, but I believe that
a lot of good intentions.
Absolutely, and our faith comes into that a lot. I know a lot of good Christian people out here that take it to heart loving others. You know, Ed Yates, Coach Yates, and I were having a conversation before the game about the very topic. You know how that, you know, God calls us to love each other, just to care, just to have a general compassion for individuals that aren't as fortunate or going through a bad circumstance. And you know, I think we teach that in the township.
Oh, I do too.
I think our educators, our teachers, instilling in kids in the classroom, our coaches instilling in kids. I know our football team here, as we look on tonight, I know you guys probably get tired of hearing me talk about stuff like that, but I think it's important. But our football team, every one Saturday a month, goes to Mount Tabor Church, and they have the produce drive there, and they go help individuals that are less fortunate that use that produce in their homes and help the church with that. And they come to Huntington Chapel where we run a food drive or a food donation, and they help us out. So instilling those values in kids is what this is all about.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, absolutely.
Of course, you want to win some games along the way.
It's a lot more than just a sport.
It is. It always feels good to win, and you always want to win. But there's things in life bigger than that. You know, so Murphy kicks for the Huntsman, kicks off. Looks like I can't see the number there. 21 for the Warriors.
Another nice catch.
Isaac Gray, number 2 Quentin Puckett on the tackle there for the Huntsman. I can't get any lead in any of these pencils.
Gray on the
Let's see
return.
that third one. I'm 0 for 2. Let's try the third. There we go. Got it. This one's
Puckett
got some. So
with the tackle.
I was about to have to just slice Brad's finger over here a little bit and just write it in blood on the
Write it in
paper.
blood.
That's
Maybe that brings us some good luck.
maybe. I don't know that whether Brad would be a willing participant or
What
not, but
happened here, bud? We just flipped
well, I think what they're doing is they're going
Oh,
to
they're
light it
going-
into the field.
away from the lights.
Yeah, they're going. So we have one lighting section here. We had some issues.
That's
with,
a pretty good idea. I can't believe the officials thought of that.
Yeah, I can. Well, I know Dave well, and he
Oh,
wouldn't
okay.
he wouldn't mind me saying something, but boy, I don't think it was Dave Welch's idea.
Could've been Dave's. Could've been
I
Dave.
like Dave. Dave's
Yeah,
a great man. Again, a pastor in Chillicothe and great man, and
Yep.
really good guy. So
Here we go.
nice job by the officiating crew to kind of keep it. And again, Adina comes back with
oh, nice tackle.
Britton. Nice tackle again. Who? 25. That's Lindman, I believe.
That was a nice job.
Again, he's been on quite a few plays too. Lindman
Rawlings the ball carrier.
Loss of one, bud.
also
Lindman
won on
with
the
the
play.
tackle.
So again, I was saying at the half there, Todd, Adina 27 rushes for 243 yards in the first half. Now 0 for 1 passing with no yards. So
You don't have to throw the ball if you run like that.
Good. That's exactly right. So again, Britton, quarterback here.
Second back
Again,
there
to give
again.
to, I believe that's 10, which is the Clay Rawlings, I believe.
33.
Looks an 8.
What is that?
McCloskey, 53.
Ball carrier.
53 for the
McCloskey.
Huntsman. Who's that? Don't have a 53 on the roster for the Huntsman either.
It was
53.
Yeah, well,
For the Huntsman.
There's one person knows who it is.
Someone knows who that 53 is. So I don't know.
I would say by the sound of that voice it was a mall.
I would say so. I'll let you holler down and ask him.
We'll have to ask him. I'll catch you on the next one. Maybe he'll get another tackle.
Here we go. It'll be a 3rd and 9. So
Oh, nice job by the Huntsman.
again, Huntsman.
I think we got a couple new linemen in that.
We do. Again, was that 53 again?
I think I heard that same voice.
Pitch back to Rawlings. And Lindman with the tackle.
Again, no, Lindman, 25.
This said Lily.
yeah, he was in on it there too,
He
guys.
was ill on it, but I think it was the 53.
So it looks like Adina comes out in the second half, and it's a whole new crew in, new line, new receivers.
They're going for it on
Fourth and
long.
12, and they're going to go for it here from the Huntsman 44-yard line. Again, to give up the middle, nice tackle there. 53 again on the tackle.
We're going to have to find out who 53 is.
Pitch the ball carrier. 53 was again on the tackle.
They say, I think they hollered up his name. There we go. Hunt's gonna take over on downs. Flipping the field
Did you find out
again.
what 53 name is?
I think so.
So we'll be going towards the lights. So we're going to take over on about the 42, it looks like. Taking over on the
Gregory
42
Richards is
yard
number
line. First and
53.
10 from Hudson.
Gregory Richards is number 53. So Gregory Richards is number 53 for us. I had to go to the coaching staff in the other booth there and ask him. I hated to bother him, but Richards is again, I believe he's a junior. Nice player though, hard-nosed kid. So here we go, Marion in the shotgun again for the Huntsman.
Oh, nice.
High snap. Give
Give the
34.
Handoff to Crosby.
on that.
He was absolutely.
Tackled by Stark.
Gage Stark.
What do you lose? Probably
Phew.
4, 3, 4, what would you say, bud?
5. I would say 5 on it, yeah. Huntington's 5th rush and yet to have a positive rush, negative 25 yards. So all 5 of them by McCloskey, and by no means his fault.
Yeah.
He has not had a,
They almost pushed us back into the dark on that one.
yeah, they did. They may have to flip us around and get us down here where it's light and then move us later. So here we go, Marion with McCloskey. Murphy. Marion's pass to Darius Brown dropped. Nice. Again, Marion under pressure there, but made a pretty nice throw to
Incomplete.
Brown, and Brown just dropped it. So,
Probably should have had that one, but
yeah, that's one, again, you're looking to build positives and make good things happen. That's a catch there where he's got one guy to beat,
Right.
maybe gets a first down and move the ball a little bit, but wasn't to be that time. 3rd and 15 here for the Huntsmen. They're at the Warriors. They're at their own 38-yard line. So again, Brown down here to the right. Marion in the shotgun. Looks like McCloskey in the backfield with him, and Alan Smith and Emery Woods there out to the left. So again, Marion looking left here. Throws a deep ball to Woods. Pretty well covered there.
yeah, that was good coverage.
Number 3 for the Warriors. The
St. Mary's
all the way
back.
down.
Garrett
Intended
Britton, that's
for
the kid
Woods.
playing quarterback.
Incomplete.
That was nice.
A nice coverage again.
4th and long. We're going to punt.
Looks like we're going to punt it again.
We're down to 5:13 in the 3rd.
I'll tell you what, these running clocks, man,
They fly, don't they?
it's over before you know it.
It's almost like a weekend. That time just rolls off that
Yeah,
clock.
it does. And that's a great analogy there, almost like a weekend. So
There
here we go. Huntsman again.
One
Murphy
guy.
back to punt. Again, Adina with only one returner back this time.
Nice snap.
Nice snap. Good punt
Nice
by
punt.
Murphy. Wow.
Roll, baby, roll.
So fielded by number
Murphy.
20. Quentin Puckett there immediately.
Returned
Number
by Vickers.
20 for the
And
Warriors.
there's Puckett with the initial hit.
Andrew Vickers on the return there for the Warriors, but got nothing. So he fielded that. He punted that from what were we at, the 40? Did I say the 42 or 38? Right?
38.
So. That's about a 35-yard punt in the air.
It's not too bad.
That's not a bad punt, and it had a little height on it too. I mean, it was end over end, but nice punt there by Murphy. Kind of pins Medina down at least a little bit here at the 25-yard line. 24. So 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Again, Britton the quarterback, Clay Rawlings the running back for them. Deep. Looks like they have a. Is that still Stark there at fullback, the 34? No, it's number 60.
Number 60. Lineman there.
Yeah.
Timeout, Adina.
Blaine Jenkins is the lineman there in the backfield, so he reported eligible, and Warriors take a timeout with 3:38 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Again, 44-0 the score. I know a lot of you asked about seeing the scoreboard and Brad turning around, but with the LED lights, the difficulty in that is it just kind of blurs it up. We're seeing it on the screen here, just kind of, you can't really see it, even though you zoom in on it, you can't see a whole lot about it. So we're gonna try here to make that happen, but it's just really tough with the LED lights. So just so you know, just kind of throwing that out there to you. Again, looks like a couple of kids down here in the Huntsman sideline warming up. I know I see Braylon Leach throwing the ball around a little bit. I know he plays defense here too for the Huntsman, but I don't know whether we'll see him or not, the freshman. I know Coach Keller and I talked about him high on him as a potential quarterback of the future for the Huntsman. A good athlete, freshman playing varsity football here, making a play occasionally, playing in the secondary defensively all night. So, here we go again, Adina. This time the 60, the lineman is a slot, basically in that wing position here. Give is, no, it's a keep by Britton. Nice job, 34, Luke Lewis. Wow, nice job by Lewis. Yes.
Britton, the ball carrier, hit behind
Amazing
the
how you
line
remember numbers after a while, isn't it?
by Luke Lewis.
Nice job by Lewis there. Loss of what? 4?
Nah, 5.
5?
Loss of 5 again.
Clock's down to 3:15 in the third, bud.
Again, this, I know we're playing against their JV squad, but when you look at the number of sophomores and freshmen that we play here at Huntington, this is a real, probably a better comparison to who we kind of are as a football team, to be honest with you, with freshmen and sophomores. You're playing against their freshmen and sophomores.
Right.
So, again, here's the gift to Rawlings. Nice job, again, by the Huntsman line. 37. I don't know that. DJ Crocker.
Rawlings, the ball carrier.
Nice
He was
job.
stopped by TJ Crocker.
2-yard gain there on the play for the Warriors. Again, the clock rolling at 2:30 to go.
Holt.
Bradley Holt for the Huntsman also in on the tackle there. So Bradley's a senior and plays some defense for us at different times. So, again, I think the future here is of course a lot brighter than we see right now, but you're hoping you can grow, get through some of these growing pains and get a game like this where at times I feel like our defense has competed even against their first squad. I felt like we competed a little bit at least and made some plays. So this is a quality football team. Make no mistake. Again, the snap, Britton, the pitch on the right side there to Rawlings. Nice job of sealing the end and holding him in for, looks like a no gain. Whole host of Huntsman.
34 looked like
34, Luke Lewis
Rawlings
again.
again on the carry. Lewis with the stop.
Again, no gain at all there on that play. So
4th in a bunch.
4th and about 13 here for the Warriors from their own, is that 21-yard line?
Here we go. We'll see
Looks
how
like-
the punt team. This is the first punt.
First punt, looks like Emery Woods deep for the Huntsman to return. So
We should get pretty decent field position. here,
again,
bud.
a good time here for the Warriors to work on some things too. I mean, punt
Exactly.
formations and things like that. Haven't had to punt. This is their first punt all night, so opportunity here for them to work on some things too. And
I kind of wonder if that's why they went to the kicking game there when they kicked this, and then got a lot of good work on that.
nice punt. Woods fields it on his knees at about the 45-yard line.
After the Warrior punt, it'll be first and 10.
44-yard line.
Huntsman
That was a nice punt.
on the
Yeah, it's a really nice
45-yard
punt.
line.
Huntsman, 30, may not get a playoff.
I don't think we're going to get a playoff before the quarter. I don't think Coach Keller is interested in getting a playoff here. He's not in a hurry.
Yeah, we don't have to flip the change, so might as well just.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to flip the change or anything here. We're going to, I imagine, quarter. So, again, I go back to, I know we have a couple upperclassmen out on the field, but when you play freshmen and sophomores against freshmen and sophomores, it's pretty promising for the Huntsman. Again, Adina looks like -6 carries in this half for -4 yards.
Wow.
So
We'll take that.
Yeah, we'll take it all day. And so
Closes out the third quarter.
So But again, our inability to move the football is a big deal. It has to be concerning.
Yeah, I mean, running or throwing.
Yeah,
we just not got anything tonight.
We really, again, we're 0 for 8
After
passing.
half, Paint Valley 32, Zane Trace 7.
32-7 Paint Valley over St. Tracy at
Unionwood
half.
at 20, Southeastern 6.
20-6.
And Chillicothe is ahead of Miami Trace, 21-3.
And Chillicothe over Miami Trace 21-3. Sam Eldridge, the public address announcer here for the Huntsman, makes the announcements. Kyle Urick joins us here in the booth. So he walked away as soon. Hey, you know, the one sure way to get someone to walk away is to say their name. They just leave when you say their name. So again, Bloom Carroll. Bloom Carroll. Wade Bartholomew, he was at Huntington, he coaches the Bloom Carroll squad, and 4-0 Bloom Carroll, 22-0 over Fairfield Union. Logan Elm 41, Logan 7 at the half, so a lot of blowouts in the area, but again, I hit something there and knocked it off. So here we go, the Huntsman, again, still Marion at quarterback. Looks like we've got a couple different backs here in the backfield. I'll get them out as soon as I get their numbers here, but the give is to number 2, Quentin Puckett, around the right end. Look out! Drop the football, and it goes out of bounds. Football goes out of bounds. Nice run there by Quentin Puckett. Started at the 44-yard
He was
line.
stopped by Vickers.
Tackle.
Oh, I think Medina recovered.
I want to say the Warriors recovered that football after a down to about the 30. Is that right?
20. It's the 20. It's 30.
Oh, I'm sorry, the 20. Yeah. 37-yard run there by Quentin Puckett, and then he fumbles to turn it over. So I don't know that football. I don't know that it was ever controlled in bounds.
No, I thought it went out of bounds. That's why I'm kind of surprised they didn't ball Medina there.
You know, again,
If it wasn't out of bounds, it was a hair from it. Because it was right down there by the line.
Well, I thought it went out of bounds and then came back in. And the kid recovered. Is what I thought. So anyway, here we go. Again, the Warriors with the football starting at the 19.
Looks like we got a timeout by Huntington.
Yeah, Huntington calls the timeout here. 10:30.
I don't think we have enough players on the
10:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. 44-0 Adina.
I think the fans didn't like that call, Bud.
Yeah, they sure didn't. We got a couple vocal groups down here.
That was a nice little run there.
It really was. Sealed the end nice. Puckett did a nice job of.
Speed down the line. What is Puckett? What grade is he
He's
in?
a sophomore.
Wow.
So again, here we are again playing. Freshman, sophomore. We get freshman, sophomore. We're able to stop them from moving the football, and again, barring the fumble there, we're able to move the football.
I don't think it was a fumble. So that's an unfortunate break. I'd like to see us get in the end zone there, maybe. A couple points.
So I know Puckett just come off the field defensively, and nice job there by Coach Kelly. Put his arm around him, hugged him a little bit. Puckett kind of tapping his helmet. He's upset at himself for fumbling there. But hey, nice effort. The kids showed effort all night. Made some tackles defensively. Played the defense all night. Gets a chance to make a run. Does a nice job. And, looks like the Huntsman jumped offside. Yeah, that's on us. So.
Yep.
Only the second penalty of the night for the Huntsman.
How many does Dean have? The one unnecessary
the one unnecessary roughness or personal foul that the kid got ejected for, and that was it for them. And again, been pretty much a penalty-free game, but
clean game.
Again, going to give Adina a free 5 yards here, make it 1st and 5 from the 24-yard line. So again, Britton at the quarterback. To give nice job there, number 40 for the Huntsman. Who's on the bottom there? Somebody else. 30-something. I seen a 3. I couldn't get the rest around there. 30.
Deacons the ball carrier.
35 or 36.
35 or 36. 35 would be John Black, who's another freshman. I think
Okay,
that's
John Black.
that's 35.
Stop.
And 40 would be Braden Clay. Again, Braden Clay on another tackle for the Huntsmen. That's his 6th of the night or 5th? 5th of the night. He's played a really good football game. He looks like
Yeah, nice plays.
number 50, Weston Taylor, now in to replace Clay. So Taylor getting in defensively here, the defensive end, Britton's not the quarterback now. It's number 20. It's a pitch to Rawlings on the outside. Run out of bounds there.
I didn't see who ran him out.
I didn't see who.
Rawlings,
I know.
again on the carry for the Warriors,
A couple kids.
was run out of bounds by DeSantis.
DeSantis, Noah DeSantis, number 1 for the Huntsmen.
Huntsman.
Yeah, his 2nd tackle tonight. So nice job by Noah. 73, Dylan Martin was in for the Huntsmen. That
8
one's
minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth.
Yeah,
Game,
44 to nothing. I can't see the number of their quarterback. They got another kid playing quarterback. Again, 35, John Black in on the tackle for the Huntsmen. 23, Braden Wilson in on the tackle for the Huntsmen.
Looks like number 20, bud, for
Number
Adina.
20 for Adina is now playing quarterback for the season. 20 would be
Pickens was the
Andrew
ball carrier.
Vickers.
He was stopped
Andrew
by
Vickers.
Potter.
So,
That's a Huntington name, Vickers.
Right.
yeah, it is. Looks like a 5-yard
22.
gain there for the Warriors. So here we go again. Andrew Vickers, Clay Rawlings.
He's a big kid.
He is a big kid.
Oh, we got all kind of
Them and us.
movement. Everybody's moving on that one.
Yes, they were.
Who they gonna give?
It's going to give it to Adina.
There we go.
So,
We'll take it.
we're just even on the penalties up there. Adina didn't want us to have an edge for the penalty yardage, so we're going to bring up a 2nd and 11 now. So 2nd and 11 for the Warriors from their own 35-yard line. So here we go. Again, Vickers playing quarterback now for the Warriors. A lot of subs in both ways. Vickers on the option to Rawlings on the outside.
Around the end,
Now it's going to need those doctors.
Yeah, it's the darker
Potter
there from the
was the
lights.
tackle for the Huntsmen.
Here he said.
Here either. It's the dark over there. Really.
Yeah.
What do you think about 5, bud?
About 5 on the run there for the Warriors. So glad you said that because I forgot to write it down. You'd probably saying it because you didn't see me write it down, right? So I get caught up in the game occasionally, and I'll look down and I'll have about 3 squares I got to fill up and go back and think about what they got. So
Yeah, the 6:36 left in the game.
So, again, 44 to nothing. Adina, here we go. Vickers. Again,
Oh, I think we were offside.
they didn't call it. Again, Rawlings around the right side, and nice job. Number
35.
35, John Black. Again, a freshman.
Again on
Going to bring a
He's been on quite a few tackles.
gain of about 2 there for the Warriors. Going to bring up a 4th and 3.
Let's get another hold here, bud. Get the ball back with about under 6 to go.
Try to get down and put some points on the board, right? So,
Right.
again, if you get the ball back here, you got pretty good field position. You're on the right side of the 50 and can maybe go down and make something happen offensively. And again, Puckett last time, real promising on the run there. Gained, I think, 37 yards on the carry and then fumbled. So here we go. Vickers with Rawlings in the backfield. Again, Vickers on the keeper. He's got the first down. Yeah, he's still running. So, whole host of Huntsmen there on the tackle.
Dragging his shirt. I think his shirt was a large before it started, and an extra large when the play was
Vickers
over.
Yeah.
on the keeper.
Looks like about a 5-yard gain there.
With the stop.
Again, Adina able to move the football here a little bit. 44 to nothing. Adina 5.
We're flipping
Just
the field.
over 5 minutes. Yeah, we're flipping the field here.
Well, that's funny to see it.
It is. It's different, isn't it?
Wow.
Again, our lighting system, the antenna, there's an Ethernet cable that runs from the antenna. They're remote. They're wireless. So there's an Ethernet that runs, and it got kind of caught up in a garage door down there and pinched it and broke it. And we wired it back together and had them all working. And then that one went out, and we weren't able to get it fixed. So it'll be fixed before we're back home here again. Again, Vickers right from the 50. Again, Rawlings on the carry. Nice job there again by the Huntsman. Gain of about 5 on the play.
Drawing again on
Looks
carry.
like
55 again was the guy.
35, John
35,
Black.
35, had him around the
35,
waist.
So,
John Black. Well, we've called his
Browning
name a lot here
And
in this.
Black again on the tackle.
John Black, freshman, getting to see some Friday night action here and making the most of the opportunity, right?
Yes, he's doing a good job.
So filling linebacker, good sized kid for a freshman. Honestly,
Yes, he
looks the part. And, did a nice job there at linebacker making some plays here. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 for Adina from the Huntsman 45. Vickers on the keeper. Nice job there by 11, Braylon Leach, and then 23.
Vickers again on the carry.
Nice job. Got a stiff roll.
Brady
Pushed initially by Leach.
held on. Nice
And brought
job.
down by Wilson.
So a loss of 5 there for the Warriors.
Nice job. Down to 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to
Boy, time flies when
Oh my.
you have this running clock. So again, nice job there by the freshman, another freshman, Braylon Leach. Braden Wilson, another freshman.
Playing a lot of young kids right now, bud.
A lot of young kid. I know last summer, not this past summer, but summer before, we was in a summer practice here and had 38 kids and had 3 cars in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So that kind of tells you where we're at youth-wise. So again, 3rd and 10 for the Warriors from midfield. Looks like they come back to Britton at quarterback here. He's on the
Nice
keeper,
keep.
nice keep.
Nice keep.
Breaks about 5
I
tackles.
think he's going to get in.
DeSantos, the last one,
Oh,
pushing
nice
him down.
job.
Nice hustle, Noah DeSantos to make the stop.
That was a nice free by him, man.
Yes, it
Knockout
was.
down
Take the
by
pitch and got him.
48-yard carry by Britton. Going to be at the 2-yard line, it looks like, for the Warriors. So 48 yards on the carry. Going to bring a 1st and 10, or correction, first down at about the 2 for the Warriors. So yeah, that was a nice keep there by Britton. Nice job. And then, we had some opportunities tackling, just some missed tackles. Right. And next thing you know, cut back and 2-yard line. So again, they bring Vickers back in at quarterback here. I think in the 3rd and long there, they wanted to keep the possession of the ball. Again, Vickers on the keeper here. They signal touchdown Warriors.
Andrew Vickers with the
Andrew
Warrior
Vickers
touchdown.
on the touchdown. Going to make it
Under 2 minutes. To
under
down
2
about a
minutes.
minute.
Looks like 50. That's going to make it 50 to nothing. Adina. Again. Adina trying to decide. I think they're going to take a timeout here. Timeout, Adina.
I don't think Randy's going to give him the 6 on the board. There it goes. We got 15. Clock should stop on the timeout.
Yeah, there it is. So
Minute 25 left in the game.
I don't think the kick team was ready for Adina the way they acted on the sideline. So I think they took a timeout to get the kick team out there. Again, you hate to see the Warriors score there. They built a little momentum in the second half. Played pretty well. A lot of negative plays. Like I said, they had one big 48-yard carry there by Britton. Really kind of was a backbreaker. On a 3rd and 10, you held them, gain 5, and then suddenly you get the 5-yard loss. And 3rd and 10, you got a good, right at midfield, got a good position, get the ball back, maybe drive down, put some points on the board for the Huntsmen. Suddenly, 48 yards later, he's sitting at the 2-yard line, and Vickers comes in and finish off the 2-yard run for the touchdown. Here we go, McWhorter again. Again, I've been pretty impressed with the McWhorter kid.
Too. He's got a nice legs.
This is a really solid football team. Don't be mistaken about that. Again, I've said it a few times, but this Adina team, a lot of seniors. Again, good kick.
The quarter kick is good.
Quarter's good. Again, 125 mark. 125 to go in the 4th quarter. 51 to nothing, Adina. Coming into tonight, you knew it was going to be a challenge. Again, we're playing a lot of freshmen, sophomores, a lot of young kids, and Adina, I think, I don't know, they are a very senior-laden football team. When you look at their roster, a lot of seniors, and just so you know the challenge is going to be there for us to begin the game, and then, you know, so 14 seniors for Adina. So again, you look at our roster, and we have 4 seniors for the Huntsman. Again, the senior night there, a while back we interviewed them, Darius Brown, Emery Woods, Bradley Holt, and Skylar Murphy, the Huntsman's 4 seniors. And you know,
Big difference between juniors and seniors and freshmen and stuff.
absolutely. And you look at our roster again. I say, you know, 2 summers ago we're at practice with 38 kids and have 3 cars in the parking lot. You know, so it's and again, not only is this a senior-laden football team, it's a big, physical, very athletic senior-laden football team for Adina. You know,
you can tell that these boys has worked in the weight room.
and we're not the
experience under the belt.
We're not the first team that they've put a thumping on this year. I'll tell you that. Again, the quarter kicks fielded by Emery Woods at about the 30.
Woods on the return.
It's outside here to the left. Again, Britton for the Warriors there on the tackle. Nice return there by Woods.
Woods got a nice arm there.
He does, doesn't he? Football field's 52 yards wide, and he probably threw that about 45.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was kind of to nobody, but he still got a 45 yards. I couldn't throw it that far, so I'm not saying anything. Again, you'd like, you know, a minute, or correction, 45 seconds. Probably only going to get 1 play off here for Huntsman.
That'd be about it, I'd say.
So see what happens here. Again, Coach Keller, 88. Don't have him on the roster, but getting some kids in that aren't in the roster a lot. Again, 20 seconds to go here in the here in the game. 51-0 Adina. Stay tuned, follow the game. We'll have some stats and things like that again. Puckett on the carry, nice job. Quentin Puckett, he breaks through the right side. He may go the distance here. Again, nice run. Puckett, nice job, stutter step, and he's going to go to the house. So the final play of the game, the final play of the game, 59-yard run by Quentin Puckett. Again, he's run 37 earlier, 59. There, he's going to be fumbled out. And he did fumble that one. I'll tell you what, really nice stutter step in the end over there. You see it on TV. I'm telling you, nice stutter step in the end to kind of, that kid took a nice angle and he just kind of stuttered enough to slow him up and then took off and kicked it into the other gear and took it to the house. So, nice run, Quentin Puckett. Little momentum for the Huntsman there. As we close out the game, it's going to be 51-6. So you take any positive you can get from a game like this. Again, Adina, a real quality football team. I can see them winning some playoff games. Oh yeah. You know, so
We're going to go for that.
I don't know whether they're going to.
I think that's bold, isn't it?
I think he's going. I think Coach Keller just wants to call it.
Oh no, we're going for it.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to go for it.
We probably have to, don't you?
I think that's what the official. I think that's what Dave was telling Scott here. Hey, you got to go for the extra point. So
I'd give it Bucket.
I think that would. Well, it looks like Bucket's coming off the field.
Oh, man.
I don't know that that's. I don't know that that's the best move. I think I'd give it to Quentin too. I mean, he has what 96 yards rushing.
Yeah, almost broke 100.
96 yard rushing on 2 carries. Well, that average will get you up there with it.
Oh my, that's
48 yards a carry.
We'll take that one.
Yeah, I think we will. Wow. So, up to that point, we were negative 25 yards. So, now again, understand this. He's not making those rushes against Adina's juniors and seniors. But he's a sophomore himself. So,
He showed some speed when he got down the sideline. It doesn't matter who's chasing you, you run.
And again, they couldn't catch him. And then that little stutter step at about the 20 yard, about 15, 20-yard line, makes that little stutter step.
That was. The guy had a nice angle. He thought he was going to catch him.
Took a nice angle, but then he that little stutter step, and next thing you know, he's by the kid. So nice burst of speed. Again, Marion flanked by, I can't see who's back there with him, but
Direct snap.
direct snap to, he's in.
Number 2 point.
11. That's the freshman Braylon Leach.
There we go.
Good, Riley.
Well, I tell you what, freshmen and sophomores own the night. Huntsman get 8 on the board, so the final score, the Adina Warriors 51, your Huntington Huntsman 8. So again, we talked about it. 96 yards rushing for Quentin Puckett, 1 fumble, but then he comes back and he scores 2 on the night. That would give us 71 yards rushing total. So we won 7 carries. So doesn't look as bad as it really was with those 2 carries. But 0 for 8 passing, 3 interceptions, 2 fumbles given to Adina tonight for the Huntsman. So again, we knew it was an uphill battle coming in tonight, and certainly this is a very, very good Adina Warrior football team. Going to win some playoff games, and but some kids that really stood out to me tonight, Todd. Again, you're circling some of them, but McCloskey, Braden Clay, even against their first team, made some nice plays.
Yes, he did.
Quentin Puckett, again, 6 tackles tonight. Dalton Black with 5 in the first half, and so I don't think Dalton played a whole lot in the second half against their second team. But
that was a long day. That was against Adina's 1. So.
I will say that. Again, 51-8. You're looking at that the score. There's not a whole lot of promise there, but.
Right. It's a very good Adina football team.
It is, and you take some of the positives that you can get out of this, and again, I think some of our younger kids stepped up. And what I like to see as much as anything is they're late. You're down 51-0. It's your last possession, 40 seconds, 30 seconds to go in the game. You give the ball to Bucket, and he makes some scores.
And the run he had where he fumbled was a nice run.
Yeah,
so,
so a little promise for the Huntsman, I think, moving forward. Coach Keller and I talk at least once a week, every week, and he talks a lot about that. Is look, hey, the best years for Huntsman football is to come.
Right.
And he believes that, and he's coaching that way, and his coaching staff is coaching that way, and you hope.
Just the bad thing is you're going to take the lumps in the way.
You do, and you know what? If you look at this Adina Warrior football team a few years back, they were taking some lumps because they were young, but you look at what they've grown into, and again, kind of a mirror image of what we're doing this year, playing a lot of freshmen and sophomores. That's the same thing they did.
I'd say they're going to win a couple of games in the playoffs. They've got a shot to win a couple, making a little run.
Yeah, they do, and them in Paint Valley. Last time we were on air, we had Paint Valley. Them and Paint Valley are the class of this league. Make no bones about it. Both of those football teams are 2 really, really good football teams, and here we, that's our 2 home games, 2 of our 3 home games this year. Again, the Southeastern game, you're still kicking yourself over that, and that's a shot at getting a win there. I thought, again, the kids, what I love to see is in the Southeastern game, kids competed late. Paint Valley game, even in that situation, kids competed late. Here tonight, kids competed late.
Right.
We're not folding up the tent and just saying, we're done. Oh well, it's game over. So that's a great indication of I think things to come here in the future. I think Coach Keller and his staff is doing a nice job of just instilling a little bit of pride in those kids and letting them know that hey, our best years are to come.
Right. You gotta build. I think we're playing young kids in skilled positions too, Pat.
Absolutely.
It's a difference when you're putting freshman, sophomore in your skilled positions and.
Well, and in the line, look how many freshmen, sophomores we're playing. I know, you look down the list. I can think of, Dalton Black again, a sophomore. Jesse Led, a sophomore.
The Lewis kid made some nice plays.
Lewis kid's a junior. He's back again next year. I think you have some kids that made some nice plays. Braden Clay, I think sophomore. So you got some kids that are young and again, I just keep saying it, but the future is looking much better I think we're going to have the opportunity to do some good things here. So, hey guys, thanks for joining us tonight. Again, I know Huntsman football opted out of the playoffs. Again, you and I were talking a little bit about that. I'm not, opinions are opinions, and I know everyone has one, but again, it gives us an opportunity. I know we're going to Dayton Christian. I think we're playing South Point here. I think we got River Valley on the schedule. Some games that we can go and compete in with our young kids and build some momentum into next year. I think, again, I'm excited about some of those opportunities for us and go and compete. So looking forward to that. I know we'll be back on the air, I think, at least one more time.
Sounds good.
And looking forward to it. Todd, always enjoy it. Always enjoy talking to you, man.
You too, brother.
Love you, brother. And,
you too, brother.
just a lot of fun. So thanks for everyone for joining us, and we'll see you next time here with Huntsman Football. Thanks, guys.
Go Tailship.